is over. Welcome to the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa.
Hey guys, it's MGH here, and this is a video about FIFA World Cup 2010. I would say highly anticipated, but not really. I mean, it's always one of those games that's put out in between FIFA 10 and FIFA 11, or in between titles. Here you're going to see me cut between the two different games, which is FIFA 10 and the World Cup version, and you can see a huge difference. I mean, graphically this game is beautiful. They've done a really good job. Lots more detail. I mean, the crowd, that is the biggest difference for me. You get a lot of cutscenes in the crowd, like you can see there, and it's more detailed. And cut back to FIFA 10 here, it's all very bland, and the crowd isn't moving, the sky is just dull. And then back to World Cup 2010, it's just a different look to it, and I prefer it. But it brings you onto the question: is it worth buying, considering FIFA 11 is coming out in the next I think it's 5 months from now, or 4. It's October, or maybe September. They change every year. One year it's September, then it's October. But I'm guessing this year will be October. But this is the demo you're seeing here, so it's not the final product. So they will make a few changes. They'll probably make it look a bit sharper. And here is the main menu, and you can see there's lots of different game modes that they've introduced. I'll talk about them in a different video because there's not long enough in this one, but I just thought I'd give you a look at what they are, and then we're going to go back into the gameplay. I was playing as Spain and Italy. I've got about 5 different matches put into this game, all cut down into goals and special parts of the game that I thought have been improved. And I think the main improvement with the gameplay is it seems a lot more sticky. I can't explain it. It feels sticky, like the ball doesn't roll around with the player. It feels like you're actually kicking it in front of you as you dribble. It feels like the ball is not under your control like it is in FIFA 10. You've got to be quite quick, and a lot of one pass motions, if that's the correct term. One touch play, that's what I would say. So you need to move the ball away quite quickly. Here's a good goal I scored. I thought it was quite a nice finish. They've really improved the replays as well. You get to see the movement a bit more, and it pans around and swings and zooms in. It's really nice. And here you can see that the players have stars next to their names if they are star players, which is quite cool. If you haven't played a team before and you want to know who their best players are, you'll see that they've got a star next to their name. Another thing they've improved is the crossing. The keeper doesn't get every single cross like it does in FIFA. I noticed in FIFA 10 that every single one of my crosses is pretty much met by the defender or the goalkeeper. On this game they've tweaked it by the looks of it, and most of the crosses do make it to a player of yours. Also, all the cutscenes in this game, there are a lot, and when I say a lot, yes, they're good looking, yes, they make the game feel much more realistic, but they get very tedious after a while. You start to skip, and it kind of breaks up the play. If you're in a really good, if you're playing really well, suddenly a cutscene will come into play when there's a throw-in or something, and then it kind of interrupts you. And the defenders against you, they seem to be a lot more motivated for some reason. They win the ball a lot more. This is on, I think, world class difficulty, so that's probably part of the reason why I'm getting tackled a lot here, but it just seems like they're more intent on getting the ball. They've maybe improved the AI a lot. Here's another crowd image with a goal I scored with Torres, who's amazing in this game, by the way. I can't remember what happens here. Oh yeah, the through balls over the head. I've seen a little glitch in the demo where the players, they're facing the correct way, and when you lob the ball over the defenders, they stop, and then the other team's defenders seem to get there first. I don't know if it is a glitch or I'm doing something wrong, but either way, I'll either have to learn how to do it right or the game will fix it soon. Here we've got a bit lucky with this cross, and unfortunately got blocked. Again, another example of the motivation and the intensity of the defenders, and they're much harder to get past. And there's not a lot more animations in the defending. Like there you saw PK knocking the ball out for throw. You could see that he was really reaching and stretching out towards the ball. You didn't get that in FIFA 10. Here the movement, I'm showing off the one-touch movements, and I'm passing the ball pretty much every time I get the ball at my feet. I'm moving it onwards because otherwise you get tackled. Hear the crowd cheering. Sounds like the "you fat bastard, you fat bastard." Obviously it's not, but that's what it sounds like. Thought I'd bring that into the video. Everything seems so realistic. It's almost like the audio is almost as if you're there. It's like in Battlefield 2, you really do see the realism and how they've accomplished it by putting these sound effects in. It really works. Here's my other goal, which I thought was pretty nice. I think it's David Villa, yeah. Great player. Doing the violin celebration. I don't know what it is. I think it's R2 and right with the right analog stick. I thought it was pretty funny. Good finish. Notice the confetti on the ground as well. That doesn't disappear. It's just these little things that make the game pretty cool. Here I'm going to cut into another bit of FIFA 10 so you can see the difference. Look at the pitch. Look at the pitch there. It's very bland. The players have almost like a 2D look now I'm looking at it. Nothing special. And we'll cut back into World Cup and you can see the pitch looks much more real, the shadows, the players move a lot more fluent. I mean, arguably it does look like a different game. It looks much better. I thought this game would be pretty much a FIFA 10 game with an extra few game modes and no club teams. So instantly I was kind of like, well, it's not worth it. If FIFA 11's coming out soon, what's the point? But they've made changes and it looks good. And the goalkeepers don't come rushing off the lines as much as they did in FIFA 10. They used to come rushing off their line if you were 20 feet away, but on this you can see he's standing his ground and he comes out slowly and he makes the save, which I definitely would have buried away if it was FIFA 10. Here I cut back into FIFA 10. You can see it's not as fluent, the players are a bit glitchy, the shadows are a bit wrong, and then you go straight back into World Cup and you can see it's just like watching it on TV. It might be because of the stadium and the weather, but either way I tried to capture same teams and same movements and all that kind of stuff in it. I think it shows what they've done to the game and how they've made it look so nice. So since playing demo, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely a better game than FIFA 10. Definitely a better game. You play more fluent football, but it's not worth the 40 quid price tag or $50 or whatever it is where you live. Here is the end results, player ratings, which is a lot better than FIFA 10. On FIFA 10 you get man of the match, and then you have to scroll through every single player. Here it's got your first 11, and it has all their ratings as you scroll down. I thought that was a really nice touch. I think that's a really good way of evaluating how you played and what players played well. So on to the verdict. Gameplay, I gave it a 9. It's almost perfect. There's a few things wrong with the demo, but I'm sure they'll be cleaned up. Graphically, I gave it 8.5 because there are the odd glitches, like with the shadows jumping around, but it's a really clean game. The game modes, obviously from the demo you only get to play kickoff and 2-button mode, which I'll explain in a different video, but I gave them an 8 because they seem pretty solid, and the replayability is only a 6 because once you've played this game maybe a couple of weeks, you'll get bored. Go and download the demo before you buy it. And in my opinion, wait until they go out after a month or so and people take them back to the shops and get a pre-owned copy for 20 quid or $30, whatever, and then it should be worth it. But other than that, wait until October and get FIFA 11. I hope this helps you make your decision. Alright, cheers guys.